Hello Steno candidates, I am Ravina. Welcome to your own YouTube channel Lotus Steno Legal Matters. I am going to dictate you Steno Legal Matters. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more dictations. So be ready for the dictation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
The High Court, after referring to certain authorities, came to hold that a Muslim woman is entitled to claim maintenance under Section 125 of the Code even beyond the period of iddat if she was unable to maintain herself, that where an application under Section 3 of the Act had already been moved, the applicability of the provisions contained in Sections 125 to 128 of the Code in the matter of claim of maintenance would depend upon exercise of statutory option by the divorced woman and her former husband by way of declaration, either in the form of affidavit or in any other declaration in writing in such format as has been provided either jointly or separately, that they would be preferred to be governed by the provisions of the Code, that the applicability of Sections 125 to 128 of the Code would depend upon exercise of statutory option available to parties under Section 5 of the Act, and as the appellant wife had taken recourse to the provisions contained in the Act, it was to be concluded that she was to be governed by the provisions of the Act, that the claim of the appellant under Section 125 of the Code until she was divorced would be maintainable, but after the divorce, on filing of an application under Section 3 of the Act, the claim of maintenance in the absence of exercise of option under Section 5 of the Act to be governed by Section 125 of the Code was to be governed by the provisions contained in the Act, that as the application under Section 3 of the Act having already been dealt with by the learned magistrate and allowed and affirmed by the High Court under Section 482 of the Code, the claim of the appellant for grant of maintenance had to be confined only to the period before her divorce, and that the courts below had rightly concluded that the wife was not entitled to maintenance, as she had not been able to make out a case for grant of maintenance under Section 125 of the Code, and further that the said orders deserve affirmation, as interim maintenance was granted during the pendency of the proceeding up to the date of divorce stop. Being of this view, the High Court declined to interfere with the orders of the courts below in exercise of inherent jurisdiction.
We have heard Mr. Faruquddin, learned senior counsel, appearing for the appellant, and Mr. Ansuraj, learned counsel, appearing for the respondent. Stop. The two influential issues that emanates for consideration are: first, whether the appellant's application for grant of maintenance under Section 125 of the Code is to be restricted to the date of divorce and as an ancillary to it because of filing of an application under Section 3 of the Act after the divorce for the grant of meher and return of gifts would disentitle the appellant to sustain the application under Section 125 of the Code. Stop. Over.